I wanted to start with Odell Beckham Jr. because there are a lot of athletes who have a knack for getting everybody's attention no matter what they do. And it helps that Odell Beckham Jr. is talented, good looking, the blonde hair, and he plays in New York. He seems to be that guy in the NFL. The Giants receiver gave an interview to ESPN over the weekend that put him front and center. He questioned Eli Manning. He questioned his coach, made it clear he's not even sure about how he feels playing in New York. But before you pile on Beckham, keep in mind he's not the only frustrated Giant. They came into the season with high expectations, and they've been disappointing. Although I thought they were going to win that game against Carolina. But Beckham expressed it publicly. Giants came out. They played well, but they fell just short. They needed a 63-yard field goal to beat them. Beckham said his comments galvanized the team. And we'll see, because you got a short work week, an emotional loss against the Panthers, and now the Eagles come to town on Thursday. And this is an Eagles team who might be putting their season on the line on Thursday night. The Giants, they didn't go to the Super Bowl. They didn't win the Super Bowl. The Eagles did. The Giants, if they end up with 8 wins, that might be a good year. But for the Eagles at 8 wins or 9 wins, that's a bad year. The real test will come the rest of the season. If the Giants, they keep losing, negativity will probably continue, but nothing helps smooth over these bumps like wins. And if the Giants turn it around, I'm sure all will be forgiven with Odell Beckham Jr. And what kind of poll question are you looking at, McLevin?
One question off Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Were his comments ultimately good for the Giants or bad for the Giants? Because all of a sudden, they broke 30 for the first time since a decade ago.
I still don't like how you do it. Like, you're not sure you want to be in New York? You just got paid, dude. Like, that's all he wanted was to get paid. Now he's not sure he wants to be in New York. Like, I don't want to hear that from you.
But is it possible that has a positive effect in a weird way?
That you don't want to be in New York.
Well, the team gets...
And you just got paid. So I don't understand that logic. What, because Eli is not an elite quarterback, now you don't want to be there? Well, Eli's only going to be there this year, by the looks of this. So how long's your contract? Not 1 year. I just, it's just immaturity. It's what it is. Like, hey, it's selfish is what it is. How can that possibly help Eli Manning where you're going to question him and you're, saying you're not sure you want to be in New York? So that galvanizes you?
Maybe. I don't know. They looked like a new offense yesterday. Against a pretty good defense.
Well, I don't think it's any... Eli looks scared back there at times. He just looks like he's nervous. And he doesn't throw anything down the field. If they block, if the line blocks, I'm assuming your star players will get the ball. Does Odell Beckham say, you know what? I got doubts about my offensive line. He didn't do that, did he?
He should do interviews every week calling people out if that's going to spark up the offense.
Yeah, he questions his coach. His coach just got there. Yes,
it is a little weird. Not that I want to nitpick on every word that he's saying, but it is a little weird to be like, I'm glad I was able to make this happen.
Yeah, congratulations.
It's a funny way to spin doing something really stupid into being like, but hey, and all of a sudden he's the martyr in some way. Like, people are upset at me, but that's okay because as long as I was able to pull the team together, I'm okay with that. It's like, it's just an odd thing to say.
He's a wonderful talent, but he's not somebody I want. I don't want him on my team. Not every wide receiver has to be a diva. Occasionally you can just keep your comments to yourself, or maybe talk to your teammates, or maybe, how about this novel approach? You go to Eli and say, how do I make you better? How do I get that magic back that we had a couple of years ago?
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.